So I am doing my tailor's board. I'm adding balance to the board so I can use the flat bottom of the tailor's board to iron on. So Uncle came up with the idea. Of course, I helped along the way with how I want it done. So he made a circle for the bottom, which it would be a stand like, and we're going to add a piece to it, two pieces to hold the tailor's board upside down. And that part, how it's shaped, the two pieces, was my idea, because I'm thinking about sleeve when I'm ironing. I'm making the sleeve to insert into the garment or attach it to the garment. It's important that you always iron the sleeve, the armhole of the sleeve, and you know it has a curve. So we made two curves and just attach it to the base, so it is multifunction. So it can be used to give a flat surface of the tailor's board, and also can be used to iron sleeves and other small parts of a garment. So this is just how we spent our day. I had an appointment in the morning, and after that appointment, Uncle came up. We had a wonderful time, just hanging out in the living room. And he said, I was working on a pattern that I started, and he said, "Why don't you just come and let's do the base now?" I said, "Okay." So just flowing with all things that we need to get done. So what Uncle is doing now is just working on my job there by smoothing the edge, smoothing the circumference of that board, which is the base, and using an electric sander. And now we're doing the edge of the base by giving it a very neat finish, like a curve look. And I can't tell you the names of the machine because I don't know. I'm just literally wanting to learn to use them because I love to make stuff. So these are all of Uncle's toys, and I want to learn to play with them too. So when I think of woodworking, little stuff like that, they're very expensive if you look them up online. Just a tailor's board can run from 40 Canadian dollars up to $200 odd and way more. And everything that I'm making here, all put together, which I didn't show you the other part that we made the other day. That was for the breast cuff, the breast cup. all of that put together really worth 500 Canadian dollars. So, you know, if I can actually learn these things, that would be awesome. So I'm doing now. So that was a we're just reusing board furnitures that no longer need, and instead of just throwing them out, we use up the board. So I'm sanding off the paint. So you guys, you don't always have to go out and buy new things. And if you don't have any of those machines, you can just go get a a non-electric sander and just sand stuff down. It will be a little bit more elbow grease put in it, as they say, but um, if you like working with your hands, it would really matter. So here I am doing the sleeve, the armhole curve, which would be like the top of it, the cuff part of the sleeve. No, the cuff is the edge of the sleeve. Sorry, it is the top of the armhole, or the shoulder. I would say shoulder of the armhole garment. So that's what I'll be using that for. And that machine is a saw cutter, electric saw cutter. I love to use it. It's the first machine I learned to use. It's easy to use, but you have to be very, very, very careful. So the correct name, it's called a band saw. And there's a lot of yard sale that goes on in Fredericton here. A lot of people sell their machine, they buy them and no longer need them for whatever reason, and they sell for reasonable prices. So if you're interested in doing stuff like that, you can just buy them. And there you have it. So he taught me how to just use that sanding machine, the flat one there, to sand off the paint job, previous paint job. And you have to hold it carefully. You can't hold it in the middle. You have to push it up against that metal edge there. Again, I don't know the proper name for it. But as you can see, it's saw stuff. So it's a saw machine. I mean, a sanding machine, sorry. And I'm taking off the sharp edge of the board. Do that smooth. And of course, Uncle attached it already. So kind of miss out that part because I forgot to record. So Uncle is making a smooth velvet bottom for the base to just protect the surface of the furniture I'm using in the house. Anywhere I rest it, it's not going to just scrape other furniture or damage it. Tyler's board. Now we have a placeholder, which here can use the sleeves, use through the sleeves. Yeah, and this is like an iron board at the top. Yeah, so what I just did a while ago is just put on this to protect the furniture in the house. Yeah, so this is it, guys. So I would sell this for $200. $299. There's taco chicken with fries. What's that, Uncle? Steak? Steak and what? Some steak. Of course, I have to soak up all this beauty on the outside. This is Uncle's garden. His rose garden. He does such an awesome job every year. I don't know all the names of these flowers, roses, and stuff like that, but they are beautiful. So there. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a wonderful day.